When we talk about the automobile industry, specifically motor cars, what's the first name that comes to your mind? Maruti? Hyundai? How about top EV manufacturers? Tesla? No, I'm talking about India. Tata Motors, right? Tata Motors 2.0, as we call it. The company has gone through some drastic changes and is now ruling the EV segment. So in this video, I'll talk about Tata Motors Limited. Is it worth investing? Tata Motors Limited is India's largest wholly owned automaker, producing passenger automobiles and multi-utility vehicles and other commercial vehicles. In June 2008, it bought Jaguar, a manufacturer of premium automobiles, and Land Rover, a manufacturer of premium sport utility vehicles. Today, Tata Motors has taken a step ahead and ventured into the electric segment and is actually ruling it. Tata Motors is the leader in the EV segment in India with multiple product portfolios, and the company is doing very well. In fact, Tata Motors market share in the EV segment has jumped from 18% in financial year 2019 to 82% by the end of financial year 2021. Financially speaking, Tata Motors' current financial position isn't attractive. The company is running with negative working capital, good top line earnings but lousy bottom line, hence negative EPS. Tata Motors has free cash of over 34,000 crores. In regards to liquidity position, Tata Motors cash accrual is expected to be between 12,000 to 13,000 crores for financial year 2022 and 25 to 28,000 crore for financial year 2023, which is sufficient to make annual debt repayments. Company's debt capital is at over 1.5 lakh crore. This includes borrowing and other financial liabilities. With such huge borrowings come accrual interest payments, which is a burden for the company. Revenue has been steadily increasing, but net profit is still negative. Financially speaking, not the best balance sheet. Obviously, if the company could keep up to its sales estimates, then everything will be sorted out. The electric segment is expected to bring a turnaround in the company. Technically speaking, the stock is mildly bullish. MACD is showing a slight upward signal and volume might pick up. Right now, I'm not seeing any strong direction in its chart. So whatever movement you see will be temporary. But you have to understand the fact that as long as the company shows some real growth in sales and profit, the stock can't reach any higher, or even if it does, it will probably fall back to its previous low of 400 or 420 range. Opportunity and strength. Number one, strong promoter backing by cash flow companies such as TCS. Being a part of Tata Group, the company derives significant financial flexibility and access to low cost funds from banks and capital market. Not just financial support but also technological support from Tata Chemicals and Tata Elxsi. Number two, Tata Motor has a strong market presence. Good product portfolio which includes JLR and Land Rover. Number three, Tata Motors has a dominant position at over 60% in the heavy commercial vehicle segment and over 50% in the light commercial vehicle segment. The company also is improving its domestic passenger vehicle segment. Weakness and threats. Number one, auto market has never been easy. In fact, with the advancement of technology, free trade and globalization, the competition in the industry is high as it could get. And if Tesla reaches the Indian market, they will for sure make most out of the current market, especially in the high-end EV share. Number two, the company is highly dependent on promoter and backed entities. This is never a good sign, at least not for the long term. As said earlier, the automobile industry is a highly competitive one. Thin margin, need for constant update, huge capital requirement, and whether you succeed or not in the business is seen only after all the work is done. Tata Motors has been surviving, barely surviving until now. But the future projections seems really good. I mean, the company came into the EV market with a boom. They sold an average of 2000 cars every month in the year 2021 at average. This demand for EV is not going to dial down anytime soon, and Tata Motors is in the right spot to take on the market. With that said, and considering the future prospects and not just on the current financial status, I'll give a comfortable 7 out of 10 ratings for the company. I have not invested in the company, but it is on my watch list, waiting for the price to get cheaper, or at least some improvement, some performance improvement to justify the valuation. That's it for now. Thank you for watching.